Al Fay Street is a vital strategic corridor within Dubai's road network. It is an extension of Al Khail Road, starting from its intersection with Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road, passing through Sheikh Zayed bin Hamdan Al Nahyan Street up to Emirates Road. The project serves several residential and development areas. It is estimated that the project will directly benefit more than 600,000 residents. The development of Al Fay Street is being carried out in two phases. Phase 1 is scheduled for completion in 2027. This phase involves the development of 5 major intersections, including the construction of 13,500 meters of bridges and 12,900 meters of surface roads. These enhancements will boost road capacity by 64,400 vehicles per hour.
Alright, so after watching this video that I played in the start of it, this is very important. I wanted you guys to, whenever you're looking for any kind of an investment in Dubai, you need to keep in mind the foundations whenever you're doing any kind of an investment. The basics are always the same. So for any area or any location to appreciate, you need a new infrastructure around that to sustain the long-term growth of those assets. Now, I wanted to explain it to you. After watching this video, some of the people might not get the complete idea. But before starting this video, my name is Matloob Ahmed Khan. I work for the #1 agency of Emaar, Eon and Tristle. And we have been for the 8th consecutive time the #1 in the market of Dubai, which is so competitive. The real estate market of Dubai is so competitive right now, but we are beating our contenders with the big margins. If anyone has the access to the rankings, they will see how much of a sales that we are doing. And we are the team of only 250 agents working inside one office. Why we are consistently reaching to this level is because of course, you need the leader. You need a leader in your company to have a vision for it. But if I go into these details, I wanted to explain it to you why today's video is very important. It's because, very rarely you get those opportunities in Dubai in which you can, after looking at the data and everything, you will be 110% sure that you will never going to lose, or you're going to replicate the same history of Dubai, what happened in 2008. Anyone who have already been through the previous video of 2 parts that I've just posted on, in which I've explained the historical overview of Dubai, some of the key communities by those government developer in which people have, made returns of more than 100%. In some cases, it went up to 300%. So in this competitive market, I very rarely say that you will be able to replicate these kinds of numbers again. But when we are targeting those kinds of segments in which that there is already a developed market in the ready, and those transactions are already happening. The people of today, the families of today who are looking for their own home, they're looking for those kinds of specific floor plan, and they're looking for that value in the market. They are, they are accepting the kind of a price per square feet. I'll get into the numbers, but briefly, I'll explain you why I played this video in the start, and then, we'll move on to the best part, which is the numbers, and then we'll discuss a little bit about the floor plans of Jumeirah Golf Estates 2, Emaar new master plan, Grand Polo. And Nadal Sheba, I've already talked about it. The phase 9 is now coming up. I'll just briefly tell you what is the new cluster location which is coming up, 5, 6 and 7 bedrooms. And then we will end this video and we'll discuss a little bit, more about it in the later videos as well, why these kinds of investments holds value in the long-term basis. This is a beautiful master plan, which I can't, stop speaking about it. This is our Oasis master plan by Emaar, and right opposite to Oasis is we have our Grand Polo. If you look at this specific location, this is our Jumeirah Golf Estates. It is also written. Already there are like 40,000 people living inside, 40,000 or more than 45,000 residents living inside this community of Jumeirah Golf Estate. They have accepted the fact that the price, whatever the villas are selling for, it has some kind of a value. If anyone doesn't accept that, they will obviously go for the newer launches in which the plans are more modern, the infrastructure is more modern, and they will 100% be buying in those later clusters or later launches. Otherwise, if anyone is happy who have already paid that premium to someone else, or his family is settled down inside that community, they are not willing to look for those kinds of ROI or ROE. They're more concerned with the emotional ROI, if I were to say. So specific location in which so in that video you have seen that this intersection and this intersection will be completely expanding. This is called the Al-Fay Road expansion. So all of those highways, so previous videos in which I have explained the lifelines of Dubai, the Sheikh Zayed Road, the Al-Khail, then Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, then is our another major highway, Emirates Road, which is going to be using by a lot of people in the coming future. Why? Because the population that we are expecting by 2040 is 7 million. Right now we have already touched 4 million mark. So 4 million people living inside the city, in which most of the people are living on the old Dubai side. Not everyone is living inside the new Dubai. So by the time it reaches to 7 million, there will be a lot of problem for people to move around inside the city. So already a lot of people in the Palm are already taking the decisions to move on to some other locations because of the traffic issue, because of the infrastructure was not as modern, the connectivity was not as smart as before. So they are already thinking to move into a better infrastructure. So those people are also moving, new people are also coming. Million jobs the government have projected, the million jobs Dubai South will create. So there will be a lot of use for those kinds of infrastructure, which is why the Al-Fay Road expansion is also very important. Now, 3 key master plan by Emaar, which will be coming up on this location, and Wasl, who is one of the government's biggest developer in Dubai. And never have I ever seen people complaining about Wasl products in the market. And never have I ever seen any kind of a heavy marketing on the airport, on the TVs by this government developer. Because whatever they are coming up with, they're coming up with the value. And they don't need to market. Their product always sells. Now, why I'm discussing, why I'm excited about this product, I'll come to that part. So this is basically our Jumeirah Golf Estates 2. Somewhere here is our metro station, and also the Etihad rail connectivity will also be in place, which we can discuss that later. Now, to give you an idea on the numbers, in Jumeirah Golf Estates right now, villas on the golf course, villas which has the complete golf course access and the view, are going for more than 4,500 dirham. That's a listed price on the property portals right now. And in Dubai Hills Estate, I was seeing the data. I was seeing the data of the club villas. The villas which are on the golf course were going for more than 3,500 AED. So why this video is important is because you are getting an off-plan opportunity by 2 government-backed developers. Wasl is completely government entity, Emaar is semi-government, but again, they go where they want to build new infrastructure. They are the market movers of Dubai. Here in Emaar, the Grand Polo, you're getting the price per square feet of 1,900 to 2,000 dirham. And in Jumeirah Golf Estates is our same case, like could be 2,100, 2,200. Now, which floor plans to pick up? What is actually the location inside the master plan? Why is it so important? Will that replicate the same kind of a value in the future? We'll go over the details of the concept of the community, and you will, after going through all the details, if you stick with me until the end of this video, you will be 100% convinced. Even if you want to invest or not, you will be 100% convinced that this kind of a product sells whenever it is reaching to the handover point. families will love to live inside those kinds of communities. So this is basically a render of the developer have given us for this latest cluster launch. So when I was making the video of Jumeirah Golf Estate for the first cluster of the Pinewood, in which they were launching townhouses, I was a little bit, concerned with the prices and everything and the location of the cluster inside that community. But I said in that video that, when they will be coming up with the villas in the center, that will be a very interesting product, and that we will have to see like what kind of prices that they will launch, what kind of payment plan that they will give, which can obviously attract a lot of investors of the market, because investor who is more concerned with the numbers, who wants to have that kind of a surety that he is going to make that kind of a returns on it. If he wants to flip it, or even if he wants to keep it for himself, these kinds of assets, you will never lose in them. These kinds of assets you won't be able to find on a distressed deal. Even if the kind of a distressed deal were to come out in the market, you might not be able to hear it, because the brokers of the market are very smart right now. They believe in Dubai. They were the ones to pick up those kinds of distressed deals. So this is basically a render. The villas will be overlooking to the golf course. This is again another villa terrace that will also be overlooking the golf course. You have a beautiful, expansive view of the golf course. Unlike any other golf course in Dubai, Wasl community, whenever you go inside Jumeirah Golf Estate, you have to go through my video in which I went there inside the community. The road sizes, the width of the roads, the lanes and everything, the whole infrastructure of Jumeirah Golf Estate is so expansive. Like on that specific master plan, if a private developer is constructing or developing that land, he might be able to build, 600, 700 or 1,000 more houses inside that master plan. That's how expensive Jumeirah Golf Estate is. This is basically another view of the master plan of Jumeirah Golf Estates 2. Very strategically located. Jumeirah Golf Estate is already an existing location. Right opposite are the phase 2. So we already know what kind of market or what kind of value it holds. And everything is moving towards the south side. Million jobs will be created. There will be a lot of demand coming up in the next 3 to 4 years time. So whenever you're buying an off plan, you're not buying for today. You're buying for the 3 years after, the demand that will be coming. You have to foresee that. You need to have a vision before doing any kind of an off-plan investment. Now this is an important part. I want your attention on this. So the community itself of Jumeirah Golf Estates 2, it has the town center, golf clubhouse, Mandarin Oriental hotel. It will not be a residential building of Mandarin Oriental like Abu Dhabi. It will be a hotel, 5-star branded residences. Very high-end, very niche kind of a crowd that will be attracted towards these kinds of hotels. They're building for some kind of, a different future. Tennis stadium, international standard tennis stadium. There will be tennis events happening once this whole master plan will be handing over. Golf view apartments. So in Jumeirah Golf Estates, unlike any other developer, like if you go to Sheba Heartland, if you go to any other community of Damag, you will see that people will have some kind of an objection that their apartments are overlooking the villas. In Jumeirah Golf Estates, they have segregated that part with so much distance that the privacy of the villa owners will never be compromised. Golf view apartment, Etihad rail station, a central park, golf course, driving range, equestrian center, equestrian trail. Like equestrian trail is basically the people who loves horses. They know that they can move around in that equestrian trail inside the community with their horses. Equestrian village, school, Pinewood village, Central Park apartment, Ashwood Estates. Ashwood Estates is basically the new cluster which is coming up right now. Hilltop Mansions, that will be also a very interesting product when it will be coming up. Pinewood Estates, we have already gone through that launch. Most of the inventory sold out. Some of the inventory is still available. There will be mosque, hospital, and the Pinewood Village Community Center. It's a complete ecosystem that you're seeing right now. So whatever the marking is, so anyone who is interested to know more, he can contact me. All of my investors are already informed about this product, but there are some people who want me to explain the complete, overview or complete, strategy, of why people will invest in this community. So basically, this is our golf course, and The villas which are coming up are this part and the back part, which will be overlooking the community center and the school side. The school is somewhere here, and also they will be coming up with this part. So basically 2 parts of the community that they are launching right now. Only around 180 villas coming up, and 4, 5 and 6 bedrooms. 5 and 6 bedrooms are very interesting. I'll tell you later in this video, but right now I just wanted to show you what are the location and everything. Mandarin Oriental is here, this part that you're seeing. So, you know, you will be getting a very different kind of an ecosystem that you have never seen in any other community of Dubai. See, after seeing this, this community, the new concept and everything, I find it so unique. It's very hard to replicate these kinds of concepts, and Wasl is the only developer I think that they can replicate. They can, you know, create those kind of ecosystems in Dubai. So this is basically the master plan of the cluster. You see there are villas overlooking to each other. It's a very big distance. It's a complete golf course view. You will have a complete golf course access. Anything that you are seeing on the blue are 6 bedroom, which will be overlooking the golf course. And some of the 5 bedroom on this part, will be overlooking the golf course. Only 4 bedrooms that I'm seeing right now, these 4 bedrooms, which will be facing towards the golf, which will have the full complete golf course access and the view. And these 4 bedrooms will also be more interesting because on the back side you will have lush green kind of a view on the backyard. And also the villas, which will be the 4 bedroom villas, which will be on the corner side, the 2, 3 villas on the corner side will be a very interesting product in the 4 bedroom. Otherwise 5 and 6 bedroom, which as I was explaining, will be more and much more valuable kind of assets. And also, so this is basically the school will be there on this part. The traffic will be completely segregated from the outside of the community, so you don't have to worry that you will be facing those kinds of a traffic issue. This kind of facade, these kinds of beautiful renders, after seeing that, you know, these kinds of assets, if you were to find in Dubai in the ready market, you're seeing nothing less than, you know, 4,500, 4,400 price per square feet. And you're getting on a 50-50 payment plan the price per square feet of 2,000 to 2,200 dirhams. I know 100% this project will be a complete success, will be a sellout, although the ticket size is high. But again, the EOI system, until the EOIs will maxed out, they will stop the booking and they will tell it's sold out. But I know this project will be a complete sellout. I know for sure that this location have already developed as an existing location and people already love to live inside that community. They don't want to leave, they don't want to move towards any other community. They do not have that kind of a complaints. People who are picking up villas and the investor of the market who are picking up those villas and redoing it, upgrading it, and then selling onto the market, you know, a very, you know, not even the golf course view, not even have the access of the golf course, villas inside the community, just have some kind of a park view or something. Those are also going for 3,500 plus in the market right now. So the whole community of Jumeirah Golf Estates 2 will have, you know, these kinds of accesses that I have already explained, but I will explain it again. Country Club, Mandarin Oriental, International School, Hospital, Metro Station, which is already under construction. If you were to go to the site, you will see the construction site that is going on full swing right now. Etihad Rail, 18-hole golf course, equestrian center, tennis stadium, cycling track, jogging track, and Central Park. So total of 185 villas coming up in this latest launch. Payment plan is 50-50, 108 unit of 4 bedroom and 47 units of 5 bedroom villa and 30 units of 6 bedroom villa. 6 bedrooms are all looking towards the golf course. I think some of the 5 bedrooms are on the back side. Otherwise, most of the 5 bedrooms are also mixed with the 6 bedroom overlooking the golf course. Only 4 bedrooms are coming on the golf course. Sizes of the villas is 6,104 square feet for 4 bedroom villa. So the plot size is ranging from 6,000 to 8,896. So anyone who has the mindset to, you know, buy the best asset, buy the best stock in the whole cluster, he should expect a bigger plot size if he's buying something on the golf course. So a 4 bedroom villa, which will be overlooking the golf course, will be the most expensive 4 bedroom villa. 5-bedroom villas size is 7,656 square feet, 8,945 to 12,270 square feet of a plot. It's a beautiful size. You will have an immense amount of expensive size of the plot, and then there is a built-up area. You will have, you can make it a garden, or it's a kind of a feel of a palace if you're buying something inside Dubai in a beautiful community. 6-bedroom villa with the size of 9,178 built-up area, and the plot area is ranging from 10,700 to 16,800 square feet. So anything which will be on the 16,800 square feet, I think will be on the corner side, something on the edge, which is, when the plot is cutting from the curve, the plot size increases. I think those are the kind of a villas which will be very unique inside the whole cluster. So if anyone to pick up this kind of a limited stock, he will be paying the highest price, but again, he had that kind of a limited number of a unit, so he can ask for his own desired price at that time of the handover. When out of 185 villa, let's imagine like 50 people are selling those villas for the premium. That guy who have picked up the biggest plot inside that cluster, he will be getting the most premium. Now, this is another thing I want you to have a focus on. So basically, with the villa, you're also getting the cooling system of VRF based ducted system. Your whole villa will be having a smart home feature fully integrated inside the villa. Home automation. You don't need to go to some third party to upgrade your villa and get it up to the standards that you're looking for. And if you're paying that kind of a high of a price, the developer is giving you everything inside. So interiors, the floors are porcelain, walls are textured, painted, and feature wall Calcutta marble, and joinery, recon, veneer, wet areas, terrazzo. That's not my specialty, so I can't be able to explain what it is. But again, I'm more of a numbers guy. If anyone who wants to understand this, he can ask me for the material and I can share it with him. This is a beautiful facade of the 4-bedroom villa. As you can see, if you were to compare these kinds of 4-bedroom villas with anything in Dubai, even if you were to find something like this in the market, in the ready market, you will have quite of a challenge, like what kind of price that they are selling in the ready market right now. This is basically the back side of 4-bedroom villa, and it is coming with a private pool. Now, floor plan is amazing. I love the floor plans. It reminds me of Hoderiyat Island. Mudon is coming up with a complete private island in which the villas and townhouses and apartments will be there. Very different, unique product. Price per square feet, 1,500 to 1,600 dirhams. But I will discuss that part later. So let me explain you briefly about the floor plan. This is basically our entrance. After the entrance, you have a double height foyer, 3.2 by 3.3 meter. On the right hand side, you have office plus gym kind of a multi-purpose room, 4.6 by 3.4 meter. Again, the very good expansive size of a room. You can convert it into a bedroom as well because it has its own separate bathroom. On the left hand side, you have your maid's room, which you don't need your maids or cooks, cooks to access your villa from the inside. They have a complete different segregated access from the outside. Then maid's room is also 2.1 by 3.1, and you also have a storage, and you also have a laundry area of 2.2 by 1.8. Then once you go a little further from the double height entrance, you have your own open atrium style. The tree will be planted there. There will be a lake, a little bit of a pond kind of a thing. This is the same kind of a feature that I saw on the Mudon villas on Hoderiyat. And once you go a little further to the villa, you will be finding a family room, very expensive, in which on the right hand side you have your majlis. On the opposite side of the family living and dining, you have your show kitchen. 5.7 by 2.7 is your show kitchen. 12.4 by 5.1 meter is your whole living area. On the back side, you have your swimming pool. Swimming pool is basically 9.5 by 2.4 meters. Beautiful floor plans, very functional kind of a floor plan. Let's go to the first floor. So this is basically your first floor. You have a private lift inside your villa. You take the lift up. You know, a lot of people have old people living with them, their old family members. They can't, you know, use the stairs all the time. This is the only problem a lot of people have when they're buying any kind of a ready villa inside Dubai. Even if they were to find the kind of a price that, you know, comes in under their budget, they have this kind of a challenge in their floor plan that there is no bedroom on the ground floor. So this is a complete functional floor plan. So on the first floor, you have your first bedroom, 3.9 by 4.3 meter with an ensuite, 4.6 by 4 meter, your second bedroom with an ensuite. Then you have a complete corridor of 3.3 by 10.1 meter, very expensive, usable, functional layout. You have family room, 4 meter by 5.1 meter. Right opposite to the family room is you have two bedrooms. Your first bedroom, which they have given the concept of a children's bedroom with a twin bed, 4 by 5.1. Same is the size of your master bedroom, 4 by 5.1. You have your complete expansive wardrobe space, which is also equivalent to a bedroom size. So 4 meter by 3.5. And then you have your own master bedroom by 4 meter by 2.7. You have your balcony access. Then you have another roof floor where there is an expansive space for the terrace. So all in all together, your complete plot area is ranging from 6,000 to 8,800. Total saleable area is 6,100 square feet. So I think big plot size, good built up area, very, you know, kind of a floor plan that will work it out if the price is justified.